Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spread it left. Nice sequence of passes, this. Fence. Saliba gets it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's Azar! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho's up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bojan Kirkic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Serginho. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. So it is still 0-0. Haaland. And he's in on goal. Decent shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And South Africa take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Oh, Bojan! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away, played out to the left flank. And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Zanetti, he's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cafu plays it long. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score... It's a mighty effort! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
South Africa are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bojan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Haaland takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very...
He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant from Bojan! A finish of true class! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, look at... And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Now it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. What a throw in. Neymar. Nakamura. And that is a little undercooked. Here's Haaland. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Shot, surely! He has done it! And he is just ripping it up! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Clinical. Jump and the shot! Nakamura.
3 minutos de descuento.
Neymar. Messi picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona could counter here. Bojan. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. Chance to deliver. Khan claims it. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
South Africa, 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And the second half gets underway. And this is Roll. Oh, that's Roll! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And he was quick to react. Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. South Africa do have a chance to counter here. And he's worked it through. Serginho. Now Neymar. Mateus. And it's Beckham. Over to the left. Tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there. And he shoots! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Forlan crosses. Terrific header. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's good. Now it's Nakamura. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Khan claims comfortable. Now it's Forlan. And here's Raul. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zanetti. And it's Bojan. And this is Forlan. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nakamura gets a foot in here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Searching passes played there. Cafu. Rijkaard. Rijkaard powering forward here. Can he get onto this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. And he's only too happy to take that back. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Forlan. Shot goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Deftly away. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Neymar. Nakamura. Now it's Haaland. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Big chance! That has not gone well. Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed... He's having a go! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! South Africa with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal clears it away. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well played. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Park Ji-sung. Tedri is onto this. Tedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar! Loose ball. That's another chance! Goal! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids does well to get it back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a threatening ball. It's ended up in no man's land. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. James. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. James. Rodri. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just off target. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes.
can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
South Africa are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert. It's Rashford!
Great football, shot and save. James goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, important interception. Bernardo Silva. And it's Pedri. Here's Rodri. James. And it's Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the channel. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bernardo Silva. Looking for options for movement. Davids. James. Yamal. Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
South Africa are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. Pedri. It's a good foot in there. Messi. He is through here. Real chance! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
South Africa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Neymar. He has found a way through. Neymar! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rashford, can he get it through? Decent chance! He scores! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Pedri, oh, this is a great position. Couldn't squeeze it through. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bernardo Silva, and it's Pedri. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing great feet there. Bernardo Silva. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
James. Now it's Pedri. Here's Rodri. Spread out to the left. It's Park Ji-sung. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bernardo Silva. Cafu proves too strong.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. Musiala providing an outlet on that flank. Davids is there, and he can get that clear. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Saka. He's cut it out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Short changes him with that pass. Musiala. Tries to play it through. Musiala. And this is Bebeto. Knocks it into space. Musiala. And that is a little undercooked. Takes aim. He's got full. And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rijkaard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played out to the right. Pedri.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Saka. Rashford. That's the keeper's ball. 4 extra minutes added on. And he's being shifted off it. Guardiola. And it's Pedri. Now it's Musiala. Great vision. And that has sent him sprawling. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. That is some save from Khan. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your final thoughts, Jim?
South Africa definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was legal.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
South Africa against Australia.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Rafael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's been played through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Haaland. And here's Del Piero. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Cruyff. Shevchenko. Taken back almost at once. Aims beyond the defence. O'Shea gets across to intercept that. Works it forward. Best! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Best clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That's a throw. Oh, he's been... And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, shooting chance! This is their second corner of the game. Bebeto with the clearance. Tries a shot! Oh, bang on target. Australia have their third corner. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. South Africa, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi picks it up out wide. Real chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Davids is there, and he can pick it up. Rafael Varane. Has a look and plays it forward. He is through here. Messi's cross. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. Del Piero puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Shoots! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can...
Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well read, nice interception. And that's a throw-in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And back to the keeper they go. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. Pass somewhat off target. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. O'Shea has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Defence. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cruyff, and this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Just cruising, they are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Australia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. O'Shea. And it's Cruyff. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. And that's gone loose. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Del Piero. Pass is just off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Messi. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Best. Cruyff. Del Piero. Rijkaard cuts it out. Cafu. That's Rijkaard. Messi receives it in a wide position. And the finish!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now here's the delivery. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And the keeper's given it away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. South Africa really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. Some save from Khan. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos goes short. And this is and the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Xabi Alonso really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Roberto Carlos with the short one. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. He's found the way. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram. Xavi Alonso. Mateus. Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, he's got space here. He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. Adams. Now, that looks a decent ball. Davids out-muscles him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a promising position. And Del Piero! Oh, off the bar! Oh, what a mistake! And a goal kick.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Erling Haaland. Number 20, Neymar. Number 17,
Brahim Diaz,
Rebecca.
the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Number 14,
Nicely weighted
Beckham.
ball.
Number 15,
Oh, super ball. Pato! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he spark a counter here?
Substitution.
And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi's cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. Messi. Mbappe. Mateus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, no joy this time.
Alexander Pato really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And he's had it nicked away. Yamal knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Australia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's managed to gift it back. Roberto Carlos. Bebeto. He's got away. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu. That's a little off target. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That a foul? Yes. Oh, he's taken it. Can he get it through? Lovely. Now then.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the shot! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Ball looks a good one. And he's one-on-one! Now can he find a finish? Oh, good play by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please make sure to
How would you
watch the
summarise
screen
what we've
for an
seen today then, Jim?
information bulletin
Well,
from
there
the
was a
regional
distinct
police
lack of
department.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against South Africa.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Yildiz. He's in a great position, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nicely spread. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Shapes to shoot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Quarter of an hour played. Alexander-Arnold. South Africa, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi gets into a good position. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Yildiz in acres of space out wide. Great ball, a decent chance! Rijkaard. Cafu. Jackie. A lot of space ahead of him. Knocks it out wide. Crosses it in. Climbs up big. Smashing delivery. Just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Neymar. They're urgent. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Eze. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space. Can he finish? Ronaldinho. Haaland. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Messi! That has not worked out as planned.
Messi certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Cherki. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get it through? Lovely ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That's rather hopeful. He's got away with one there. Alexander-Arnold. Cherki. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 8.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Neymar! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Neymar. Succumbs to the pressure. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9,
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well timed, excellent interception. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Neymar powering forward here, and it's been played through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He is through here. Lovely feet. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Ah, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. It's a goal kick. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Messi has it out wide, and oh, what a climb! And that should get the job done. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Haaland. Lobbed in behind.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Cherky. Oh, nice touch. Shot could be on. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. And he lines up a cross. Rijkaard getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
He's going for goal! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United. Cristiano
So, time for
Ronaldo.
changes on
Number
both
7,
sides, actually.
Ryan Shaki.
South Africa
Number
get
11,
themselves into the lead.
Neymar.
It's so often the case with...
Oh, shooting chance!
Coming on the field.
And one more try! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
United, after 80 minutes.
Pedri at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Pedri.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Good effort from distance. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lovely, now then. Beckham. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Yamal. And he plays one through. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
There will be 3
Added
minutes
time going
added
up
time.
here. It's 3 minutes. He's got away. Elects. Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that's well seen too. Neymar. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Oh, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very
Fellow
good.
attendees, this is a
Neymar claiming the man of the match award,
Please
and
keep
there
your
is
eyes
very
on your
little room
children
for
during the
argument.
match at all times.
So a dramatic game decided in its very... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
United against South Africa.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this set.
Shapes to shoot! We've got to be quick to recover this. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game with you, in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot a goal! That's a sharp pass. Aims beyond the... And Aubameyang! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Otto. They've got a throw in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Distributed tidily. Here's found the way through. Sane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Great chance! That's a decent clearance. And here's Sané, and he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Aubameyang. Well read, nice interception. Pull it. And this is Neymar. Threads one in. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Serginho. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Little pass back. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Drill and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Pirlo is there and he can pick it up. There's a sharp little ball here. Maradona. Chance for a shot! It's in! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that tackle. Played back in, and they're on him in a flash. Looking for options for movement. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Neymar. Messi. Messi's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Pull it, gets into a good position. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Hullet. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get it through? It's Neymar! Early ball out from the back. Now it's Hullet. And this is Puskás. Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hullet. Knocks it into space. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's cut it out. Messi. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro. Pirlo. And this is Puskás. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's got the beating of his man. Caught offside that time.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
It's a good ball out wide. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Hullet tries to pass it, takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello,
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
South Africa have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
South Africa really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Neymar. That looks a cracking ball. Aubameyang, big chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What?
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. That is some save from Khan.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Oh, super find. And he's running through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution for Manchester United.
He'll fancy himself from here.
13,
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
15, Rui Costa. Coming on the field, number 7,
Puskás.
Johan Cruyff. Number 3, Koeman.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into not. Shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
60 minutes played. And that could set him on his way. And this is Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
So this to extend their lead. Oh, it rattles the bar. Pull it. Cruyff. Now it's Puskás. Pull it, has it in a wide position. And this is Puskás. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Puskás. Picked out brilliantly. Pull it. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. It's a searching pass. Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a shot! And we have our very first corner. South Africa are looking to go forward now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Neymar.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 22, Soboslai.
Pull it. Nice interception, well timed.
Substitution.
Now it's Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cafu lays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. Now it's Drogba. That is a great pick out. South Africa are almost home and dry now. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Neymar, and he's certainly onside here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. 5 minutes to add. Cruyff. Now it's Puskás. Puskás looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nakamura. That is good alertness. And this is Cruyff. He's Cruyff! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Eze! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Now it's Batistuta. Threads one in. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's being urged to shoot. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Takes the shot! Nagatomo. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. South Africa do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eze, he is onto this. Nicely weighted ball. And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Over to the other side. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. Davids. Now it's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Neymar. And it's Eze. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eze gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Gattuso. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Batistuta! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And another try. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. Look at the space. And Batistuta!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And this is Raul. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
South Africa have their third corner. Neymar! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Played up towards the front line.
There will be one
Zanetti.
added time.
Some good work on the right. And he's managed to get free. Khan claims it, safe hands. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi in acres of space out wide. And the shot! He scores! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way, goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Raul plays it in. Taken back, shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
South Africa get their fourth corner. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Neymar, well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cruyff, tries to pass it through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has put paid to that. Ronaldinho. South Africa are looking to break at pace. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar, he is through here, crosses it in here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good-looking ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Cannavaro. South Africa are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. That is good alertness. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Nagatomo. That is a brilliant interception. It's run loose here. Gattuso out towards the flank. It's a good-looking delivery. They've got a corner here. Raul clears it away. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Passing nice and neat. Nagatomo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Eze. This is promising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Messi missed. And a chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
South Africa are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Haaland really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Knocks it into space. Nagatomo looking to get on the edge. Takes a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Beckenbauer gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Eze.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti has a look and play. He's having a go! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gets the shot away! Davids getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
4 added minutes has
He's
been
intervened
indicated.
well there. Oh, this looks sharp.
There they go, hunting again.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to widen the gap even further here. That's a sharp pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
Neymar
to inform you
taking
that
in the
CCTV
accolades,
is
having
now
been
in
named
operation
man of the
for your
match.
safety.